I wonder if time is running differently in space. If time in space is different from Earth, does that mean time travel is possible? Oh wait, I wonder how my twins feel. Let's say I have a twin sister. My name is Bon, and her name is Bin. Bin really wanted to know how space-time works, so she decided to build a spacecraft that can achieve 50% speed of light. She then decided to travel to a star which was about 5 light years away, then return back to Earth. Now, before we get into what was happening to Bin in space, it's essential to understand two parts of Albert Einstein's famous theory, the special relativity. First, he claimed that the laws of physics are the same in every inertial reference frame with constant velocity. And second, the speed of light is always a constant. So if you move closer to the speed of light, time will pass slower for you. Thus, if Bin carries the clock and moves around at almost the speed of light, from my perspective on Earth, I will see her clock ticking slower than my clock. But from her perspective, she will also see my clock ticking slower than hers. Why? That is because even Bin is traveling at a fast speed, her body will remain at rest, and the same goes for me. Which means we both have constant velocity. And because laws of physics are the same in every inertial reference frame, both of us would think we are older than one another. But this can't be proved. And that is how twin paradox exists. If you take a closer look at this graph, the time for me, who is staying on Earth, will be a vertical line, like this. And Bin's time, who is traveling in space, will be a diagonal line, like this. According to my calculation, it took me 10 years to wait for Bin since her destination is 5 light years away. Go and return. But because Bin's time is a diagonal line, it only took her 8 years. Why? The thing is, when Bin turned around, she had to accelerate, which means she's no longer in an inertial reference frame, so special relativity no longer applies to her. During the acceleration, the time on my clock relative to hers appears to run faster, and the time on her clock stops. Therefore, it will only take Bin 4 years each in order to reach and return, and as for me, it'll still be 10 years in total to wait. As a result, Bin returns home with a younger look, 2 years younger than me. This relationship can also be proved by the Lorentz vector, which is basically the calculation on the difference of time passed between Earth and space based on the velocity. All in all, we've discussed on how twin paradox works by using Albert Einstein's famous theory, the special relativity. So this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching and please stay safe. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, is that my twin sister?